Hello everyone, it's me Sanjay Vasu back again for another video. This time we're going to be doing an Cambridge IGCSE paper for mathematics, which is the paper 1 core maths for May or June 2022. Question 1. Students at an activity center chose one of 4 activities. The bar chart shows some of the choices. A. 5 students chose hiking. Complete the bar chart. And B, write down the most popular activity. So A, we have frequency 5 here, and we need to complete that for hiking. So there'll be a bar something like this. That's the answer. Needs to be 2 units wide because all the others are 2 units wide as well. B, write down the most popular activity. That means it has the highest frequency, which is in this case climbing for 7. Question 2. Draw a line that is perpendicular to line L. I'm not going to actually do it, I'm just going to show you how you're supposed to do this. So first, take the measurement of the line L and mark the center point of the line. Like, let's say this is the center point. Next, we need to take a protractor, keep it at this center point, and now we will have the protractor something like this, with a 0 here, 180 here, and a 90 in the middle. So we need a perpendicular line which means 90 degrees. Therefore, we can mark the point here like this. And now draw a line which goes in between these 2 points. Like that. And to indicate that this is perpendicular, we draw a square-like thing over here. And that's the answer. There's another way to do this actually, which is using the compasses and creating a perpendicular bisector of this line. There are no specifications in the question. Therefore, you can use either a protractor or a compass to do this. Question 3. A. The diagram shows a circle. On a diagram, draw a chord. So a chord is any line which connects 2 points on the circumference and it's not a diameter. So we can draw something like this. It can be anywhere. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here. It can be like literally anywhere on the circle as long as it's not a diameter. B. Another circle has a diameter of 28 centimeters. Find the radius. So the diameter is 2 times the radius. So the radius is equal to 28 by 2, 14 centimeters. Question 4. The scale drawing shows the positions of town A and B. The scale is 1 centimeter, represents 15 kilometers. A. Find the actual distance between the 2 towns. I've measured this on A4 paper and this length between A and B. The length of the line is 7.5 centimeters. But we need it in actual distance, which means kilometers. So 7.5 into 15. And we can use a calculator for this. Here we are. 7.5 multiplied by 15, which is 112.5. That's the answer. In kilometers, obviously. B. Measure the bearing of town B from town A. So first we need to see which town from. So it's from town A, which means we should see the angle clockwise from the north line of town A, which points to town B. That's this angle here. And when you measure it after printing it out, 71 degrees. So now we have to write this as a bearing, so we have to write in 3 digits, 071 degrees. Question 5. Change 0.56 kilometers into meters. Multiply by 1,000 and we will get the answer as 560 meters. Question 6. Write these numbers in order starting with the smallest. 6 by 17, 34%, 9 by 25, 0.345. Let's convert the decimals. So with the calculator, 6 divided by 17, 0.3529. Okay. Let's just round it to that. And 34%, 0.34. 9 by 25 is 0.36. 0.345 is already in decimal. So this is actually the smallest, second smallest, third smallest, largest. So smallest is 0.34, which is 34%. Second smallest is 0.345. Third smallest is 0.3529, which is 6 by 17. And the largest is 9 by 25. That's the answer. Question 7. The diagram shows two parallel lines and a straight line crossing them. Find the value of x and y. So x and 68 degrees are supplementary angles. And supplementary angles, it is spelled like this. Supplementary angles always add up to 180 degrees. That means x plus 68 is 180. X is equal to 180 minus 68, which is 112 degrees. Now y, how do you find y? We need to know that these two are alternate angles and therefore they're equal. Alternate angles, spelled like this, are always equal. And that means y is 68 degrees. Question 8. Here's info about 6 numbers. The lowest number is 37, the range is 24, the mode is 43, median is 46. One number is a multiple of 11. Find the other 5 numbers. So if the lowest number is 37, that means the highest number is equal to 37 plus 24, because the range is 24. That is the highest minus lowest. So highest is 37 plus 24, 61. So we have one number there. The mode is 43, which means that there are two numbers which are 43. So we can write them that. Could be 3 as well, but for now we'll say it as 2. Now, median is 46, which means the middle two numbers, mean average, is 46. So 37, 43, and 43 are the 3 smallest numbers. The third number and the fourth number have to be considered. And the fourth number we can find out by 43 plus x by 2 is equal to 46. 43 plus x is equal to 92. X is equal to 92 minus 43, which is equal to 49. So this number is 49. And now one number is a multiple of 11. Cannot be 33, or it cannot be less than 33. Cannot be 66 or greater, because 61 is the highest. 37 is the lowest as well. And cannot be 44, because 43 and 49 are the third and fourth. So it can only be 55. That's the answer. Question 9. Calculate 4 to the power of 5 minus 5 to the power of 4. Let's do that on the calculator. 4 to the power of 5. 1024 minus 5 to the power of 4. It's equal to 399. And why? Because 4 power 5 is 1024, as we saw, and 5 power 4 is actually 625. When we do that, it's 399. That's the answer. Question 10. Jason starts with a run at 10:05 a.m., finishes at 1:02 p.m. Work out the time it takes for Jason to complete the run. So we just subtract by first converting this to 24 hours. This is 13:02. This is 10:05. So 13:02 minus 10:05. Now we can borrow from here. And then 57 minutes, and we have 2 hours. So 2 hours and 57 minutes. That's the answer. Question 11. Calculate 1 minus 0.7 by 0.45 minus 0.38, giving your answer correct to 4 significant figures. Calculator out. 1 minus 0.7, 0.3. And we divide that by 0.45 minus 0.38, 0.07. Now, 0.3 divided by 0.07 is equal to 4.285714. And this pattern actually repeats, so you can put 2 dots there. Now, 4 significant figures. First significant figures here, second, third, fourth. The fifth one, 7, is greater than 5. Therefore, we add 1 to the fourth one. Therefore, we have 4.286. That's to 4 significant figures. That's the answer. Question 12. Kirsty changes $380 into pounds when 1 pound is equal to $1.19. Calculate the amount Kirsty receives. So we just need to divide 380.80 by 1.19. Calculate that out. And we get 320 pounds. That's the answer. Question 13. A four-sided spinner is numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. Complete the table. So we need to know that the total probability is always equal to 1, which means we can subtract 1 minus 0.27 minus 0.18 minus 0.32. And we get the answer as 0.23, which is the last blank. The four-sided spinner has the chance of spinning the number 3 as 0.23. That's the answer. Question 14. Without using a calculator, work out 3 by 7 minus 2 by 21. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in simplest form. So 3 by 7 minus 2 by 21. 3 by 7, when we make the denominator same, we have to get something by 21. So we multiply both sides by 3 to get denominator 21. That's 9 by 21. And then 9 by 21 minus 2 by 21 is equal to 7 by 21, which can be simplified to 1 by 3. That's the answer. Question 15. The diagram shows a right angle triangle ABC. AC 15 centimeters, angle BAC is 38 degrees. Calculate BC. This is actually a trigonometry question. Hypotenuse is 15 centimeters because that's the diagonal side or the longest side. And because we're concerned about the line BC, which I shall name as x centimeters, this side is actually the opposite. Let's write that down. Because it's opposite to the angle. And this is the hypotenuse. Now, which formula in SOHCAHTOA pertains to hypotenuse and opposite? It's so, right? So sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Sine 38 equals x by 15. Let's get our calculator out. So let's work out what's sine 38. 0.6156 and dot is equal to x by 15. X equals 0.6156 dot multiplied by 15, and we get the answer as 9.23 centimeters to 2 decimal places. That's the answer. Question 16. V equals 3 minus 5t. A. Work out the value of V when t is equal to 4. Value of V when t equals 4, just substitute. 3 minus 5 into 4. That's equal to V. V is equal to 3 minus 20, which is negative 17. That's the answer. B. Make t the subject of the formula. So V equals 3 minus 5t. That means 5t equals 3 minus V. And t is equal to 3 minus v by 5. That's the answer. Question 17. Kim has a 6-sided spinner numbered 1 to 6. She spins it 63 times and her scores are shown in the table. A. Find the relative frequency of scoring a 5 with the spinner. So the relative frequency, the frequency divided by the total number of attempts. It's equal to 8 by 63. That's the answer. B. Work out the mean score. That means 12 into 1 plus 2 into 7 plus 15 into 3 plus 4 into 11 plus 8 into 5 plus 6 into 10. And the whole thing divided by how many trials? 63 trials. So that's 12 plus 14 plus 45 plus 44 plus 40 plus 60 by 63. And now let's get our calculator out. 12 plus 14 plus 45 plus 44 plus 40 plus 60. 215 by 63. That gives the answer as 3.413. And that's to 3 decimal places. That's the answer. Question 18. Factorize completely 14xy minus 7y squared. Now, what are the common factors? There's 7 and there's a y. So we can take out 7y, make it 2x minus y. That's the answer. Question 19. Lynn invests $16,000 at the rate of R% per year simple interest. At the end of 5 years, she has a total amount of $17,920. Find the value of R. So this is simple interest, which means Lynn gets the same amount 5 times in 5 years. So what's the amount she gains? 17,920 minus 16,000. That's equal to $1,920. That's the gain total. So if 1 year's gain, that's equal to this by 5, which is equal to $384. And that's per year. So the percentage will be 384 divided by this, multiplied by 100%. And let's use a calculator for that. 384 divided by 16,000 into 100. That's 2.4%. So R is equal to 2.4. That's the answer. Question 20. So you have a sequence here, 22, 17, 12, 7, 2. And then A, find the next term of the sequence. B, let's see. From one term to the next, we are subtracting 5. So you have to subtract 5 from 2. 2 minus 5 is equal to -3. That's the answer. B, find the nth term of the sequence. It's equal to 27 minus 5n. Why? Because let's take n is equals 1. That means 27 minus 5 into 1, which is equal to 22. Now take n is equal to 2. 27 minus 5 into 2, which is 17. So n is the pattern number or the term number, which means the first term 22, that's right. Second term 17, that's right. And if you want also for the third term as well, that's equal to 12 when you calculate it. That's right. And that's why the answer is 27 minus 5n. Question 21. Write down an irrational number with the value between 10 and 20. So one thing which is quite easy to notice is pi is an irrational number. But how do we make the value of pi between 10 and 20? We add pi with something else. So we can add 10 plus pi to make it about 13.1415. And it just goes on. That is an irrational number because we do not have a pattern in the decimal. And we can just say 10 plus pi. That's the answer. Question 22. The table shows the population and area of 3 countries in 2020. So there are countries Nigeria, Comoros, and Vietnam. Population and area is given here. A. Calculate the difference in population between Nigeria and Vietnam. So Nigeria is 2.06 into 10 power 8, which is equal to 206 and followed by 6 zeros. Now Vietnam is equal to 9.73 into 10 power 7, which is equal to 973 and then 5 zeros. Now when we subtract this, let's get our calculator out. 206, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, minus 973, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. That's equal to 108,700,000. That's equal to 1.087 into 10 to the power of 8. That's the difference. 1.087 into 10 power 8. B. Which of Comoros or Vietnam has the greater population density? You must show all of your working. Remember that population density is equal to population by area. So for Comoros, it's 8.70 into 10 power 5 by 1.86 into 10 power 3. Let's convert these. 870, 123 by 1860. And now we can cancel out. And 87,000 divided by 186 is equal to 467.742. And for Vietnam, it is 9.73 into 10 power 7 at 3.10 into 10 power 5. Let's convert these. 973, 5 zeros by 310, 3 zeros. Can cancel 4 zeros from both. 9730 divided by 31 is equal to 313.871, in population density. So 467.742 is greater than 313.871. Therefore, Comoros has a greater population density. That's the answer. Question 23. Work out the area of the trapezium. So if we flip this trapezium, we'll get a trapezium like this, with the measurements like this: 180, 72 at the top, and 204 at the side. So first thing you need to do is find out the length of this side. You can divide this. This is a right angle, and this is 180 millimeters. So we can find out this side, Pythagoras theorem. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and a squared is 180 squared. B squared is, let's take this length as x, that means x squared is equal to 204 squared. Let's get our calculator out. 180 squared, 32400, plus x squared is equal to, what's 204 squared? 41616. Means x squared equals this number minus 32400. And when we do this, 9216, and then x is equal to the square root of this, which is 96 in millimeters. And then this length is 72 millimeters, which means the full thing is 72 plus 96, and we get the answer as 168 millimeters. Now the area of trapezium formula. So the area is equal to half into a plus b into h. So the height here is 180, and a is 72, b is 168. So we have half into 72 plus 168 into 180. Let's do that. 72 plus 168 is equal to 240. Multiply by 180. Divide by 2. It's equal to 21600 millimeters squared. That's the answer. Question 24. Triangle ABC is mathematically similar to triangle PQR. Calculate QR. So let's calculate the ratio. So triangle A and triangle B. So triangle A is to triangle B equals 8 centimeters is to 6 centimeters, because these two are 8 and 6, which is equal to 4 is to 3. And 4 is to 3 equals 6 is to x, because 6 centimeters is to this. Now let's make both of these the same number. 24 is to 18. We got this by multiplying both sides by 6. That's equal to 24 is to 4x. That means 18 is equal to 4x, and x is equal to 18 by 4, which is equal to 4.5 centimeters. That is the length of QR. And with that, we've come to the end of our paper. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends and family, and comment on how you think this video was. We would really appreciate your feedback and learn some new things from it about how you think you want us to do our videos. And with that, I come to the conclusion of the video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.